My name is Randy Bigley. Joining me right now, the president of First Federal Community Bank here in Bucyrus is Brad Murtiff. Good morning, Brad.
Good morning.
How are you today?
Doing great, thank you.
Well, I'm glad to hear that, and I'm glad to see that I just found out you guys were, what's this, a top 150 banks, but actually top 140 banks, right?
Exactly. There was an article published in the American Banker magazine of research they had done on all of the community banks across the country. And they listed the top 200, and we were number 140.
That's incredible, actually.
Yeah,
wow.
There's 4,000 as of 2020. There were 4,750 community banks. So based on our performance over the last 3 years, we were number 140.
Well, that's something to be very proud of.
Yeah. It just means we have 139 to get better at.
There you go, right, exactly. Who knows? You may be top 40 next time, top higher, who knows, right?
Exactly right.
How did they judge that, and what do they go by on that?
It's based on some information provided through the regulatory reporting of the financials that we give every quarter and every year, and they compile the averages of return on average equity over those last 3 years, and yeah, so we made the cut.
Well, congratulations!
Thank you.
Wow, and do they do that every year then?
Every year.
Yeah.
Yes.
So okay.
And this, I believe, this is the first time we've ever been listed at all. So
wow.
It's a huge accomplishment. Tribute to our employees and directors and shareholders, and obviously the communities that support us.
Shows you guys are just getting better and better, aren't you?
We are. We're working to get better and better.
Exactly.
It's a work in progress.
Sure it is. Sure it is. You guys, it would take a while to get that. I mean, it takes a lot of work from everybody, doesn't it?
No question.
Yeah. Well, that's something to be proud of.
Yes. Thank you.
Awesome. So yeah. So and then you have what's your community involvement initiative too? We'll talk about.
Well, every year at this time, it's the end of our fiscal year, so we do some strategic planning, and as you know, and we've said 100 times on these, that our phrase that we use is that we're here to make good things happen for others, and that community is our middle name. We need to put our money where our mouth is, and we're asking each of our employees and staff members to commit to 4 hours of community service or more if they choose to, finding something that is that helps the communities that we're involved in, and we fully support that. And so if there's any community initiatives that need assistance, one person, we can send groups of people. It's up, really whatever they need. But if they want to contact us at the bank, we'd be more than happy to round up a team.
Wow, that's really cool. So yeah, so do all the associates do that?
Yes, they do.
Wow.
We'll start again on July 1st, and kind of reset that clock. But we're putting a minimum of 4 hours on, but we have so many people that do far and above that. But we want to make sure that everybody gets involved and gets to know their community, and that's a good way to do it.
It's important to get everybody out there in the community, isn't it?
No question. Yeah. That's what we're about.
That's right. Well, it's in your name.
Right.
So, what else is going on with the bank?
We're just, as I mentioned a little bit, we're wrapping up our fiscal year. Another great year. Challenging, certainly. Yeah. It's almost been a tale of two halves. First half was incredibly strong, and then obviously everybody knows what happened with the stock market and oil prices and the war in Ukraine, and so it's created a little bit of uncertainty in the second half. So we're working on some strategic planning and budgeting and everything for the next fiscal year, which is a little bit challenging, but we're doing it.
We've certainly had some challenging times the last couple of years.
Oh, no question.
With the pandemic, that changed everything. I mean, so yeah.
It did, yeah. Almost overnight, we had to reinvent ourselves, just like everybody else did. So it was interesting and great to see everybody pull together and kind of turn us a little bit to meet the needs of the communities, and we'll continue to do that regardless of what the economic environment is.
Right. Probably a lot of people have gone with the online banking though too, haven't they?
They have. We were actually just talking about that the other day, how it's changed our traffic patterns in our lobbies. The pandemic largely did that. People don't, they discovered, the drive-throughs, or they discovered mobile banking, and so that's another piece of what we're looking at is staffing and the appropriate use of staff, not laying anybody off or anything like that, but kind of repurposing and seeing how we can be more efficient. You
recently made some changes to your online too. I remember maybe about a year or so ago.
We did. I want to say it was August of last year. We went live with our new core conversion, which brought in some new mobile banking applications, and Zelle is built into that, which is a kind of peer-to-peer money transfer application. It's very similar, if not exact, to a bank much larger than we are. So the horsepower we have behind us, even though we're small, we're mighty.
Right, sure, right. And what's good is, you guys are local, and you probably get to see a lot of the same faces of people that do come in, and get to know a lot of people.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's funny how we have so many people just stop in, not even to do banking.
Just
to stop in and talk, maybe get out of the heat, like this week. But it's, a lot of our people consider their customers their friends because they've dealt with them forever.
Sure.
We have a lot of tenure in our staffs. 40 years and some 30.
Wow.
So we've got some long-time employees, and we've got some long-time customers, and it just kind of makes for a comfortable relationship.
They're probably families of customers.
Oh, no question.
Generations, right?
Exactly. It's funny. We have a couple of generational employees now, where a parent or a child of a parent is now working for us.
Wow. Okay.
So we're generational.
Right. How many branches do you have?
Oh, geez. I should know that.
I know, that's right. That's right.
Well, we have 3 here, 1 in New Washington, 1 in Crestline, 1 in Marysville. Excuse me, what does that make, 6?
I think so. Yeah, that sounds about, yeah.
And we've got loan production offices throughout north central Ohio or central Ohio primarily. But we're always looking for opportunities to grow, and we're examining a few options right now to continue that growth.
Wow, great.
We've been asked to bring what we do to a community similar to ours.
Wow, very nice. Yeah,
well, that's a huge compliment when someone seeks you out.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. Well, again, congratulations on being listed. We're going to say the top 140 banks.
Sure. Yeah, that works.
All right, Brad. It's always a pleasure to talk to you. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. My pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you.